welcome back to Beauty with Shoni. I'm Shoni, a licensed cosmetologist and founder of Flawlesstouchwigs. I love sharing beauty, hair, wigs, and the behind the scenes of building my wig business. If you're new here, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. So let's get into today's video. So today I am taking a old wig that I've had for some time, actually a really long time, and I'm going to completely reconstruct it. So this is the wig that I'm showing y'all. The lace is horrible. The lace is absolutely horrible. I done cut it so many times. I done bleached it so many times. It's balding. It's just, it gotta go. It gotta go. So first I'm going to blow out my hair. I'm going to blow the hair out. So I'm prepping it basically, so that it's easier for me to work with. So yeah, I'm gonna put some music on and y'all can just enjoy. Okay, so right here I'm hot combing the lace front, well, the wannabe lace closure. And the reason I was doing that is because honestly, for some reason, I thought I could save it. Like, this is before I decided that, you know what, I'm just gonna start from scratch. So I found a old wig. That's actually the very first wig that I've ever made, and it was, of course, a practice wig. So I'm like, oh my goodness, and I completely forgot I had that. That's the first wig I made in my very first wig making class. So I'm taking that apart and I'm going to use the lace, and the reason for that is because just honestly I didn't even feel like waiting for a new lace, a new closure. So, and I wanted to be creative too. So yeah, so yep, that's all out. And again, that's a front tool. That I think that's a 13x4 front tool. Okay, so my next step that I'm doing is that I'm going to bleach the knots because that lace front tool has never been bleached before. So what I'm using is my favorite bleach by Clairol, because it already comes blue. And for those who don't know, when the bleach is already blue or purple, that means it's going to cancel out the black in the knots easier. It's going to be an easier process. And I use 50 volume developer only because that lace it's a cheap lace. I do remember buying it from Amazon, and it is pretty cheap. It's transparent. It's not the best transparent lace. So the easiest way for me to lift those black knots is to use a 50 volume developer. Okay, so I don't wear lace frontals anymore. And as you can see, just to give a little bit of education, lace frontals, they go ear to ear. I only wear lace closures. Lace closures, they measure 5x5, 6x6, and 7x7. They even can go up to 8x8. They even can be as small as the smallest ones are 2x6. So basically I am going to just cut that lace frontal in half and create my own lace closure because I just don't wear lace frontals no more. Okay, so on to the next step. So I am removing the bundles from the previous wig that I showed you on the canvas, and those are the bundles that I am going to use to create the new wig, combined it with the closure that I just created. Okay, so on to the next step. So I'm creating my wig pattern. So I'm putting those lines because that's exactly where I want my bundles to go when I sew them on with my sewing machine. And so yeah, so I'm just using a chalk marker. I do need a better one. That's why you see me pushing it so much. But anyway, that's what I'm doing right now. And after that, then I think I will. Oh, after that, then I'll put on the closure, and then I will proceed to sew the bundles onto the wig cap. All right, so we're moving on to the next step. So I'm going to sew down my lace closure onto my wig cap. And first I'm going to do it by hand, and then I'm going to sew it down on my sewing machine for extra security. Okay, so we're on to the next step. I'm finally at the sewing machine. So something that I do is that I put the wig cap on my canvas head, and I make sure that the bundles are going on the line that I want it to go, going into the pattern that I want it to go. So I will sew the bundles on, and then I'll take my wig cap, put it back on my canvas head, and make sure it's exactly where I want it at the measurements that I want it to be. So you'll see me doing this over and over again. Like, this is a step that I do over and over again. That's why it takes time to make a wig. If this is not, I know some of you wig makers and girls who are interested in making wigs, you'll see all these wig gurus who will say, oh, you can make a wig in an hour, you can do this, you can do that in 30 minutes and all that stuff. And that's cool if, you know, if that's what they do and that's the time that it takes them to do it. But it really does take time to make a custom wig. It does take time. It takes a lot of preparation. So I'm not saying they lying or anything like that, but do keep in mind that it does take time. And when you're starting out making wigs, don't be so hard on yourself thinking that you should be making the wig within 30-20 minutes. No, take your time and do it right. Okay, so now I am on the last space, the last line, and I'm just going to fill that up. That's right where the closure is, and then I will be completely finished creating my wig. Okay, so after finished sewing everything together, now I'm going to remove that piece of the wig cap where the closure is, and then I am going to add my wig straps. Okay, so I want y'all to keep in mind that the closure is not the shape of a regular closure because remember, I cut a frontal in half, so that's why it looks that way. But anyway, so now I'm going to sew on some elastic bands so that I can wear the wig glueless. Okay, y'all, so I know it looks crazy, but that's okay because now I am at the step where I am going to mow down the hair, basically just where the closure is. I'm going to mow that hair down, and then I'm going to go to the next step, which is I'm going to pluck the hairline to give it a more realistic hairline. Okay, so the hair is all molded down. So come back for part 2 where you will see me pluck the hairline, you'll see me style it, you'll see me put it on, all of that. So please come back for part 2 and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe and I will see you in the next video. Bye!